A man that is worth $160 billion must have a lot to do. But he has exactly the same amount of time as you and me. You must do something wrong. Hey, bonjour YouTube. Today we're going to know the 4 main secrets that Jeff Bezos has in terms of time management. I say 4 secrets because the 5th secret is that he's subscribed to the Timeflies channel. And I think you should too. Actually, that's a big fat lie. I wish you did. Let's dive in for the 4 secrets from Jeff Bezos. The first one, and it's mainly for entrepreneurs, is that he spends 95% focused on the future. You should spend 95% focused on the future and 5% focused on the present. C'est à prendre avec des pincettes. I like randomly throwing like French sentences like that. It literally means that this is an information to grab with tweezers. And it means that you should be careful with this information and not misinterpret it. I see it more as a figure of speech, more a directional advice. Of course, you can't spend your present in the future. You don't have a time machine. But my understanding of it is that it's really linked to the 2 or 3 years time frame vision that he always talks about. Quoting him, I like to organize my personal time so that I live mostly about 2 to 3 years out. By saying this, Jeff Bezos encourages you to create a vision and then walk backwards from that vision to increase your value-added time and make sure that all the time you spend today is contributing to making this vision a reality. At the end of the day, it reinforces the message that you need to create your goals first and then focus on value added. By the way, you should check out my video on value added and non-value add. I like that video. I think that's my favorite one. The second advice is to set proactive days. While Jeff Bezos reads and replies to his emails, he makes sure that he has what he calls proactive days. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, he just takes a break from emails and meetings and everything that is already planned to repurpose this time to continuously improve Amazon's operations. Try to set proactive days like him and try to focus on continuously improve your business. The third piece of advice from Jeff Bezos, and this one is mostly for corporate managers, is to stop wasting time in meetings. Have you heard about the 2 pizza teams? They create teams that can no larger than can be fed by 2 pizzas. With the 2 pizza team rule, you get the balance of having different viewpoints and ideas from people, still having a manageable amount of people around the table. And this brings back to another video that I created that I highly recommend, which is how to prepare very efficient meetings. In order not to waste time in meetings, Jeff Bezos' recommendation is not to use PowerPoint. And that's kind of hard for me to relay this piece of advice because deep inside I really love PowerPoint because I think it's a great tool for communicating as long as it's being used properly. But what Jeff Bezos wants for his team is that the meeting organizer creates a 6-page narrative and like a real narrative, like real sentences, topic sentences, verb, etc. No bullet points. I love bullet points. Like if you ask my colleagues, I'm the king of PowerPoints and bullet points. That's my thing. That's my thing. Of course, this doesn't mean anything if no one is preparing. Like if you create this 6 pages narrative and no one reads it, what's the value? Everyone starts by reading this 6 pages memo. It can take almost half an hour to read these 6 pages in silence. That seems like a very, very long silence to me. But this is such an important step so that you make sure that everyone is truly prepared. What's your point of view on this? I kind of have mixed feelings about this because 30 minutes reading a memo seems like a lot of time. But on the other side, if you have really all the participants that truly understand what the memo says and everyone is truly prepared, then you can take really good decisions, which will make you save time on the long run compared to if you had taken a bad decisions with no preparation. How many times have you participated to a meeting this week with people coming totally unprepared? Last advice from Jeff Bezos is not to waste time commuting. Don't waste your time traveling or commuting. whether you're on a business trip or just commuting to work every day. During a business travel, for example, you can take some key chunk of times that you can really repurpose on deep thoughts type of activities. Try to repurpose this time that is by nature non-value add into something that brings a little bit more value to you, something more productive, more aligned to your goals. These were the 4 main secrets from Jeff Bezos in order to better manage his time. I hope this was helpful. As always, let me know in the comment section below what next influencer or next entrepreneur you want me to cover in terms of secrets from a time management perspective. Remember, 500 subscribers mark, we're getting there, we're getting close. Share this video if you liked it. In the meantime, see you next week. À la semaine prochaine.